Please be seated. Aloha kakahiaka, good morning, graduates, faculty, and so many honored guests. Thank you for joining us here at the University of Hawaii at Mānoa's 112th annual commencement exercises. First, mahalo to the band for playing my favorite song, Pomp and Circumstances, led by the effervescent UH Manoa Assistant Band Director Gwen Nakamura. Mahalo also to Jan Freed and Becky Ho'opi'i, who will act as our American Sign Language interpreters for our ceremony today. It is with profound reflection that as president of the University of Hawaii, I offer up this land acknowledgement on behalf of the university, acknowledging Hawaii as an indigenous space whose original people are today identified as Native Hawaiians. The aina on which we gather today is located in the Ahupua'a of Waikiki, in the Moku of Kona, on the Mokupuni of Oahu, in the Pai'aina of Hawaii. We recognize that Her Majesty Queen Liliuokalani yielded the Hawaiian Kingdom and these territories under duress and protest to avoid the bloodshed of her people. We further recognize that generations of indigenous Hawaiians and their knowledge system shaped Hawaii in sustainable ways that allow all of us to enjoy her gifts today. And for this, we are truly grateful. Now, please direct your attention to the rear of the arena, where students from our Hawaii Nui Akea School of Hawaiian Knowledge will offer an oli to celebrate this place. And you are invited to join in. The words to Velina Mānoa are in your programs. And that moving ole was under the direction of Professor Keawe Lopez of our Hawaii Nui Akea School of Hawaiian Knowledge. Mahalo, Keawe. Now, please rise for the national anthem and Hawaii Pono'i. We'll be featuring Casey Chong, a candidate for the Bachelor of Arts in Music, and the joint University of Hawaii ROTC Color Guard will present the colors. Please be seated. And mahalo, Ms. Chong, for the beautiful rendition. Aloha, Regents, Lieutenant Governor Luke, Kumu Kimo, honored guests, faculty, and alumni of the University of Hawaii at Mānoa. Thank you for joining us as we honor the accomplishments of these students. On this auspicious day, as we celebrate your incredible accomplishments among this community of scholars, I hope you feel great pride in all that you have achieved, and that you have a clear sense of the exciting new responsibilities you will enjoy as you enter this next stage of life. I have every confidence that the superb education you experienced here at UH Mānoa has prepared you with the knowledge, skills, and passion to continue growing as lifelong learners. Some of you will enter directly into the workforce with very happy parents, I know. Others will commit to a field of service. Some of you will move on to an advanced degree, and some of you will seek out a different path altogether. Regardless of where your next steps may lead, we trust that you will take the lessons of your UH Mānoa education with you, a passion for learning, a commitment to better the world, and a love for our home, Hawaii. UH Mānoa is a very, very special place. We're situated here in a lush valley within a great city on an island that bridges east and west in the Pacific in the most beautiful place on earth. We attract some of the most dynamic students and faculty from across the state, nation, and the world. This remarkable intermingling of people and their backgrounds and their experiences, together with our beautiful host culture, makes Mānoa a unique place of learning that is truly like no other. You have enjoyed the benefits of this inspiring gathering place of diverse people and perspectives, and now it becomes your kuleana to apply what you have learned to make a positive contribution to your family, your community, and the world around you. Let me take this moment to thank some others. You are surrounded here by friends and family. We have here today parents and grandparents, husbands and wives, children, probably some grandchildren, aunties and uncles. Please take a moment to reflect on what they have done to make it possible for you to walk across this stage today. You'll thank them later, I know, but right now, on behalf of the entire university, I also extend our thanks and appreciation to all of you gathered here today for your commitment and sacrifice for your graduate. Mahalo for making this day possible. Graduates, I encourage you to take your place among the leaders of tomorrow. Through your tenacity and sacrifice, you have now achieved a truly significant milestone in your lives. So be proud of what you have accomplished, be humble in the face of what is yet to come, and above all, be mindful of the ways in which you can help others and make the world a better place for all. Congratulations, graduates. You did it. I'd like to recognize some distinguished members of our community who are here with us today. Our keynote speaker, the Honorable Sylvia Luke, Lieutenant Governor Sylvia Luke, a proud UH graduate herself. Our honorary degree recipient, Kumu Kimo Alama Keaulana. Our student speaker, Kailani Jackson. We have Hawaii State Representatives, Manoa's own Andrew Takuya Garrett and Trish La Chica. From the Board of Regents, Abigail Mawai, and closing his term as a regent, Randy Moore. Faculty Marshals, Shauna Brown, Kekeha Solis, Scott Sinnott, and Lori Yankura. And finally, Let me recognize in appreciation the Mānoa faculty and administrators who are here with me on stage and above the stage. Your presence here today is another demonstration of your dedication to our students and this great university. You have each contributed in so many ways, inside and outside of the classroom, for the success of our graduates. Mahalo for your part in their successful quest for higher learning.
Good morning to all. It is my great pleasure to confer the Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters upon Gerald Kimo Alama Keolana. Uncle Kimo, as he is known to his family and friends, has been an integral part of our community for over 50 years. He is an accomplished historian, musician, composer, kumuhula, educator, author, researcher, advisor, community leader, and advocate. His accomplishments over the decades have positively impacted and influenced many, locally, nationally, and internationally, in his service and stewardship of the Hawaiian arts, language, culture, and history. Within Hawaii, at the Bishop Museum, the Kimo Alama Keolana Mele Collection was named after him when in 1992 he committed over 1,000 mele to their archives. Since its establishment, this collection has become one of the museum's most accessed resources. In addition to his contributions to the community, Kumu Keolana is the recipient of the Hawaii Academy of Recording Artists Lifetime Achievement Award, Lifetime Achievement Award, Nahoku Hanohano Kahumele of the Year Award, and the University of Hawaii at Mānoa's Iulu Ikikumu Award for commitment to excellence in Native Hawaiian education. Within the University of Hawaii at Mānoa, Kumu Keolana has taught students, including our own faculty. Kawaihona Ake Aloha is a multimedia mele repository and interactive resource within the Kauai Huelani Center for Hawaiian Language. It houses more than 600 mele from the summer courses he taught, including video footage of him teaching melody to students, conveying much treasured meaning and intent. He embodies the university's educational mission as his teaching and guidance have inspired generations of Native Hawaiians throughout Hawaii and the world. Will Kumu Keolana please step forward? On behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and students of the University of Hawaii, the Board of Regents is proud and pleased to confer the Honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree upon Gerald Kimo Alama Keolana on this 13th day of May, 2023.
I'm now pleased to introduce our commencement speaker, the Honorable Sylvia Luke, Hawaii's 16th Lieutenant Governor, the third woman to hold the office, and the highest-ranking Korean American in a U.S. statewide position. She previously served as a Hawaii state representative, including over a decade as finance chair. Born in Seoul, South Korea, she immigrated to Honolulu with her family at 9 years of age. She attended K-12 public schools here and is a proud graduate of the University of Hawaii at Mānoa, where she served as ASUH president. She also attended the University of San Francisco School of Law. But during her time at ASUH, she advocated for many important issues, including with her partner, Mark Takai, for the construction of this Stan Sheriff Center that we have enjoyed now for decades. She's currently leading efforts to expand broadband access statewide, near and dear to my heart, and preschool access across the state of Hawaii. Lieutenant Governor Luke is a mom, a dog mom, a wife, an attorney, and a fierce champion for the University of Hawaii. Please join me in welcoming the Honorable Sylvia Luke.
President Lasner, Provost Bruno, Board of Regent members, faculty, staff, honorable guests, ohana, loved ones, but most importantly, the graduating class of 2023, aloha. Graduates, it is my honor and pleasure to be here today and to celebrate this momentous occasion with you. You know, as I was walking through the tunnel and I got to see all the bright faces of many of the graduates, and I remember thinking back, in 1989, I was exactly where you were, walking up and receiving the degree. And I remember looking at all the up on the stage and looking at all the regalia people would wear, and I would be like, wow, that's so great. And so if any of you were to think about getting one of these, you have to earn it. So that means either you have to have a lifetime achieving great Nahoku Hanohano winner like Kumu, or you have to get an additional degree, and that's what led me to go to law school so I can have this fancy garb. So if you think, okay, you know what, beyond this, beyond today, I am thinking of getting another degree or certification, I would suggest going for a PhD, because trying to get a lifetime degree is harder. Coming back here brings back so many memories. And when I ran into one of my student activities coordinator, I was part of the Associated Students of University of Hawaii, ASUH. Any members of ASUH out there? Raise your hand, stand up. I have so many great memories of being here and, you know, going to Mānoa Gardens, going to the Student Activity Center. And then when I came back a few years ago, I was like, what is this big building? And it was the gym. And we never had a gym coming here. We had to, basically walk to school. And I'm sure your parents always used to say, we had to walk to school. And then we had this experience. I don't know if any of the parents, maybe some of you, the parents are even younger than me. But then if some of the parents remember coming to University of Hawaii on the first day and you had to go to Clum Gym. Anyone remember that? So, we need to tell you graduates, you guys are so lucky because you have never experienced the horrors of Clum Gym. and registering. Yeah, you remember some of you folks? So before anything about registering online or thinking about some of the classes, we had to line up in front of Clum Gym, and every class had so many slots. So say that your history class had maybe 100 slots, and then they would give you a paper, so you would line up, and it would just be a race to the classes you want. Remember those moments? And we would be sweating, we would be like crazy, but that was an experience. And you folks, look at how far you have come. No running around in Clum Gym, but I think I will advocate that next year, just to bring back nostalgia. I forgot how old I was now. 1985 style nostalgic registration. There will be no online registration. 2023 is the last class of online or making it simple. In 2024, the first incoming class will have nostalgic back to 1985 style, because everybody needs to appreciate how far we have come, and you had to be there just to know how far you have come. But the other thing that I was looking at when I was coming in, when I first entered the University of Hawaii, I was part of the College of Tropical Agriculture. Where's College of Tropical Agriculture? College of Tropical Agriculture, celebrate, because when I first entered the University of Hawaii as a College of Tropical Agriculture candidate, it was one of the smallest colleges. And because of that, I unfortunately had to change my major to give myself so much more flexibility. But that's the greatest thing about the University of Hawaii, Mānoa. It adapted to the needs of the community, it adapted to the needs of the students, and now, College of Tropical Ag, be proud, you are one of the largest colleges in the University of Hawaii, Mānoa. This is, for the last few days, this is actually my third commencement speech. I delivered Maui's commencement speech on Thursday, Honolulu Community College speech yesterday. I'll be doing this one, and I'll also be doing the afternoon one. So I was telling the president, okay, why would you make me go through? I was the biggest advocate for the University of Hawaii, and why would you make me do 4 commencement speeches in a row? So I told him, I'm only gonna write one and say the same thing 4 times. And then I thought, oh, it would be really awkward if I start bragging about Mānoa to Maui. So I thought, okay. Yeah, I better think of something a little bit different and think about a little bit special for Maui and Honolulu Community College. But any parents or loved ones out there who will be going to the afternoon one? I have bad news for you guys. You're gonna hear the same speech. So I'm sorry about that. So a few months ago, when I was contemplating what I'm gonna say today, I thought, okay, commencement is a big deal, and I remember being in the audience, and we're just kind of, I was kind of thinking back, who was my commencement speaker? And I had no idea. And I was asking a bunch of them and others, who was your commencement speaker? And they're like, I don't know. So that made me really humbled that I will be working really hard on this commencement speech, and a year later, someone is gonna ask you, who was your commencement speaker? And you'll be like, I don't know, but I remember somebody saying something about running around in Clum Gym. So, as a lieutenant governor, as you can imagine, I have very few off days, but one day I had an off day. And my husband said, hey, you know what? Why don't we relax and watch a movie? I just bought this DVD, so let's just watch it because it's an Oscar winner nominee. And I thought, good grief, the last thing I want to do is an Oscar winner nominee because that's usually a very snoozer and it's not entertaining. But he went through the trouble of, getting this movie because, he's a big fan of anything Oscar and he just buys all kinds of things. So I said, okay, let's watch it. And it turned out to be Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Boy, you guys have a different idea of that movie because after the first 15 minutes, I was like, oh my gosh, this is not a relaxing movie. I gotta concentrate, and I can't take another multiverse movie. But this is a multiverse movie for adults. So if some of you folks are thinking, okay, she mentioned Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and I'm gonna watch with my toddler, don't do it. Don't do it, because after the first 5 minutes, you're gonna be like, oh, okay. Multiverse for adults. But for a few of you who have not heard about it and who have not watched it, I am also sorry that I'm gonna blow some plot, so don't bother watching, or just stop listening for just the next couple minutes. But basically, it's about an unassuming immigrant family that owns a laundromat. Unfulfilled by her monotonous life, the mother, played by Michelle Yeoh, is swept into a crazy journey exploring other universes and connecting with the many lives she could have had. She sees herself as a movie star, a martial artist, a renowned chef, and a million other things. And despite her loving husband and a daughter who desperately wanted to connect with her, the mother feels a deep sense of regret. It leads her to contemplate every choice she's made and every step she took to shape the reality she feels she's trapped in. So after watching that movie, I had to just, that feeling after you watch a movie, you have to kind of digest and think about, okay, what did that mean? So I stopped thinking about it. But a few weeks later after watching that, I attended the 71st Cherry Blossom Festival. On stage, each of the 15 contestants were asked an impromptu question. And one question that struck me was, if you can go back in time and change one thing about your life, what would you change and why? And I thought, boy, that's a hard question. And that night, it made me rethink about the movie, about how Michelle Yeoh's character went through multiple universes to think about because she regretted her life and what are some of the changes that she would have made, the decisions she would have made to become a better individual. So the question asked during the Cherry Blossom Festival is something that we regularly ask ourselves. And I know you ask yourselves more often than you want. If you can go back in time and change one thing about your life, what would you change and why? But the question is, what drives us to ask those questions, knowing that we cannot go back. And no matter how many times I close my eyes really hard and relive some of those movie moments, thinking that if I close my eyes and think, then somehow this day would start over, or somehow I would go back in time 10 years ago and change a few things. That never happens, no matter how many times. Maybe it happened for you, then you're a superhero, but it doesn't happen. You can't go back in time and change those things. So for myself, I had a lot of regrets in my life. So the life choices, and for you folks, I'm sure you're sitting here going, okay, did I make the right decision with the classes I took? Should I have done more with my degree? Should I have done more to take care of my family? Should I have asked that person who was super cute in my class, and this is the last time I'm gonna see this individual? Well, after this ceremony, go wild and go look for that one love, because this might be your only chance and that might be your regret. You will never see that individual again. But back to the question of why we regularly think about our regrets and changing our past, it's because of our innate nature to try to be better. We wouldn't be asking those questions if we didn't. Contemplating our regrets and how we can make better decisions will lead us to be better partners, better friends, better loved ones, and better versions of ourselves. In Everything Everywhere All at Once, it takes Michelle Yeoh's character, the entire movie to live out different versions of her life and visit millions of universes to ultimately realize that the life she has is the best life for her. There will always be things we wish we could change or do differently. We're not meant to be perfect lives with no struggles, no regrets, no mistakes. But the important thing to remember is we shouldn't dwell on the past and the things that can't be changed. The only thing we can do is use the lessons that we've learned and the experiences that have shaped us to help us navigate the lives we are living right now. Because you are, as I see it, the perfect version of yourselves at this very moment, and that's why you are here today. You know, the possibilities of future are endless for like you folks. Just like in Everything Everywhere All at Once, there are a million universes that you can explore, but instead of exploring those universes, make that your reality and be the best that you can be. In closing, I want to congratulate you on this incredible achievement and wish you all the best. And I now consider you an extension of part of my University of Hawaii, Mānoa, Ohana. Mahalo and congratulations.
Mahalo, Lieutenant Governor Luke, for that inspirational speech and more. I'm now pleased to introduce our student speaker, Ms. Kailani Jackson. Ms. Jackson is a California native who moved to Maui in 2019. She graduated from UH Maui College with an associate's degree in liberal arts before transferring here to UH Mānoa. And today she's a candidate for the bachelor's degrees in ethnic studies and interdisciplinary studies with a concentration in peace and conflict resolution. Doesn't get any better than that. After graduation, she plans to continue her academic journey by pursuing an advanced degree. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Kailani Jackson.
Aloha. Thank you, President Lassner. And it is such an honor to stand here today. I want to say aloha to my fellow graduates, to our esteemed faculty here, our distinguished guests, and our family and friends. Yes. It is an honor to stand before you today as we celebrate this momentous occasion of our graduation. My name is Kailani Shani Jackson, and I'm a 65-year-old grandmother. Yeah. Yeah, I graduated high school in 1975, way back then. And though I may have a little age and life experience on you, we are the same. we stand in this moment together, a witness not only to the challenges and messiness of life, but also to the reward of our tenacity, to the power of our community, and to the gift of our brilliance. Yeah. So how am I standing here with all of you amazing graduates? Well, when I graduated high school, I went into college and I only had one goal, and that was to get my PhD in psychology. That was it. I faced many stressors during that time: rent, tuition, feeling overwhelmed and unsure. And in my very first semester, I had another harsh reality. I was pregnant and had to drop out. In my 20s and 30s, I enrolled in college 5 times, amassing about 18 credits. That was it. By my mid-30s, I gave up my PhD dream, married the love of my life, and visited these islands for the very first time. The second my feet touched this island, not far from where we stand today, I knew I was home. My husband and I visited these sacred islands on many occasions. And I want to tell you, I might have been born in the mainland, but these islands and lands gave birth to me. We vowed one day that we would move here, because this was home. We made plans to move to Hawaii in 2018. But how many of you know that there are times when life throws very hard curveballs at you? Months before, my husband went into the hospital for an elective surgery. They committed a medical error, and he spent 3 months fighting for his life. At the end of that time, he called me to his hospital bed and said, "If I don't make it, I want you to go home, and I want you to go all the way back and get your PhD." I told him he was crazy. I was 60 years old, blind in my right eye, and hated math and science. There's no way I could do it, I told him. He said, "Not only will you do it, you will do it with honors." I promised him I would, and my husband died 10 days later. So as you can see, I've faced many hard stressors. I know many of you have too. You've been overburdened. We've been that together. We have also questioned our why together. We have also felt frustrated and angry and wanted to give up together, especially when we see the conditions of our world. But there is hope. It is there in our perseverance. It is there in our community. And it is there even in our disagreements. I remember one such time in Dr. Ethan Caldwell's Ethics Studies 306 class. We had watched the documentary, The Neutral Ground. It was a riveting and destructive film for us. It was about the New Orleans Council's vote to remove 4 Confederate monuments and opinions of the issue on both sides. It was an insightful and devastating film that had deeply moved us. We were angry about the issues of our world that it is still facing. We were frustrated about our own situations of trauma. We wanted to throw up our hands because it seemed that change is elusive and that justice and equity is not coming. But as I watched, empathy and compassion, a bold determination came into the room where we decided we couldn't give up. There was a riveting moment for me because at 65, I said to myself, this future generation can do it. We can stand in this moment and have hope. We can face any challenge. We can heal our wounds. And we can create a world where a compassion reigns and where every individual is seen and heard, and there is equity for all. That moment, and many others like it, is the greatest blessing to me in being in UH Mānoa with you. So today, I stand with you on the path of fulfilling that promise I made to my beloved husband. With double BA degrees, yes. 3.83 GPS, yes, he said it. And I'm continuing on with my master's to my PhD. Yes, I'm doing it. But I know your story is just as amazing, if not more, than mine. But let us always remember that we did not do this alone. Just as my husband encouraged me back into your journey, you have people all around you that are doing the same for you. Let's give the biggest mahalo nui loa to our family, our friends, our ancestors, our peers, our faculty, to the UH Mānoa community. The one also that has supported us, and also to these lands and waters that nourish and sustain us. Finally, class of 2023, you are going to have challenges and hard times. You're going to have some goodbyes that are painful and life-altering. But you are also going to have the most amazing and beautiful hellos. You always remember, there is hope, there's your community, there is you. You can accomplish anything. You've got this. Hello, graduates. Hello, world. Ahui ho!
Mahalo, Ms. Jackson, for that amazing speech, and we look forward to seeing you up on this stage 2 more times, it sounds like. I now invite Dr. Laura Lyons, who serves as Vice Provost for Academic Excellence, to recognize our graduates who have excelled in many ways, particularly those with distinguished undergraduate academic records. Laura?
We have a number of students whose academic records merit recognition. Please hold your applause until all groups have been called. Students in them should rise and remain standing until all the groups have been recognized. Regents and presidential scholars who received full scholarships awarded solely on their outstanding academic records in Hawaii high schools or community colleges. Please rise. University Honors Program graduates, please rise. Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society members, rise. Student marshals selected by their colleges for their outstanding academic accomplishments, please rise. Students graduating cum laude with a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74, please rise. Students graduating magna cum laude with a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 to 3.9, please rise. And finally, students graduating summa cum laude with a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher, please rise. Please join me in applauding these graduates for their academic achievements. We are proud to recognize the Army, Air Force, and Navy Reserve Officer Training Corps cadets and our students who have served in the armed forces who are candidates for graduation. Would all ROTC candidates and active duty reserves and National Guard members and veterans of our armed forces please rise at this time. Congratulations. We thank you for your service. We also recognize all current and former representatives of the Associated Students of the University of Hawaii and the Graduate Student Organization who are candidates for degrees. Will all representatives of ASUH and GSO please rise? Congratulations to our ASUH and GSO graduates.
We now come to the main event, the conferring of degrees. Let me call on Provost Michael Bruno to lead this portion of the program.
Aloha, graduates. Thank you, President Lasner. We will begin the degree conferrals with the baccalaureate degrees. I will call upon the deans from each college to present their baccalaureate degree candidates. Dean Arnade, College of Arts, Languages, and Letters.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Arts, Languages, and Letters please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for bachelor's degree.
Dean Osorio, Hawaii Nuakea, School of Hawaiian Knowledge.
E nā haumana o ke kula o Hawaii Nui a Kea e imi nei I ka palapala laipua e ku I luna a mau ko ku he manao lana, he manao olu olu, ka waiho ana o nā mea noi I ka palapala laipua.
Vice Provost Lyons, presenting the candidates for interdisciplinary studies.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees in interdisciplinary studies please rise and remain standing?
Associate Dean Sherwood, College of Natural Sciences.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Natural Sciences please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degrees.
Dean Fletcher, School of Ocean and Earth, Science and Technology.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the School of Ocean and Earth Science and Technology please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Conan, College of Social Sciences.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree from the College of Social Sciences please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Dean Vachorik, College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degree from the College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources please rise and remain standing? I'm pleased to present these candidates for bachelor's degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate baccalaureate degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Reading the names of the candidates will be Dr. Craig Howes, Director of the Center for Biographical Research and Professor of English, and Dr. Tammy Haile Opua Baker, Associate Professor of Theater and Dance and Kumu Olelo, Hawaii. Will the candidates please come forward?
Casey Kaohinani Francesca Chong.
Jessica Lau.
Eduardo Joaquin.
Eden Lakia Hoffman.
Sophia Kaleomani
Pua Kenikeni Kepler.
Kailani Jackson.
Melissa Chadwick.
Mackenzie Kelly.
Zoe Bailey.
McAllister Uchimura. Anna Bay.
Angelica Flor Fajardo.
Leo Shea. Janie Ishikawa.
Rosser Tucker.
Erica Falcon.
Rosalind Lewis. Sena Yang.
Patrick Banasihan. Christine Liang.
Brenna Birch.
Ashley Zhang.
Ashley Fronberg.
Yasmina Benachor.
Sydney McCarthy.
Hannah Fusher.
Abigail Schaefer.
Haley Burford.
Olivia Lynn Christie. Max Higa. Evan Moriyama.
Gentry White.
Leo Chan.
Asia Tani.
Rachel Vida.
Rebecca Aberatne.
Keani Kalimpong.
Jolinda Mendoza.
Lauren Noguchi.
Peyton Pa'aluhi.
Princess Gimeno.
Miranda Schreier. Delani Carlson.
Cameron Dubose.
Lily Lee.
Ava Button.
Diego Yip.
Morgan Blanda.
Tai Hee Cho.
Devin Barnhill.
Olisa Han.
Kiara Kaplan.
Alicia Gasconia.
Sarah Cam.
Stephanie Shepard.
Naomi Nakasone.
Kennedy McLean.
Julia Anushevska.
Isabel Serafon.
Kainoa Kester.
Halo Alisa She Ku'ulelani Balagad.
Evan Clement.
Christopher Abarca.
Justin Kyle Ancheta.
Bailey Vasconcelos.
Dylan Domingo.
Connie Wong. Divine Grace Cabiso.
Justin Kellum.
Alyssa Kagimoto.
Amy Schreiber.
Kobe Shumabukuro Sanchez. Kiana Ogawa.
Angelica Faye Riviera. Brooklyn Fisher.
Chong He Han. Ethan Stanfield.
Araceli Campos.
Ryan J. Pacris.
Gwyneth May Malvar.
Evan Matthew Mulitao Opele.
Pia Dawson.
Elizabeth Aquino Peterson. Janmel Jethro Dumayas.
Catriel Kapaha Hula.
Anna Suzuki.
Tiffany Westerberg.
Mackenzie Hickey.
Amber Ijidi.
Brittany Marcelli.
Olivia Davis.
Justin Takiguchi.
Keiko Derocaletis.
Haley Danielle Sandoval.
Carly Shea.
Emma Mason.
Elizabeth Galt.
Gisela Kahapea.
Emma Van Rossum.
Miley Cunningham.
Libby Newman.
Vanessa Hatchick.
Bodie Wong.
Haley Helton. Andrea Cruz.
Jake Refomina.
Lealoha Ann Bugarin. Keala
Maisie
Ho'uipole
Malaki.
Miley Cabanilla.
Maisie Malaki.
Kamaehu Kaui Kahano Marat.
Malia Faulkner.
Alana Golding.
Mackenzie Carter.
Kate Munyon.
Aurora Roland.
Sarah Kwok.
Chloe Ishikawa.
Nicole Deloach.
Bryn Cameron.
Olivia Destacamento.
Christiana Segura.
Corey Lee Kipapa.
Abby Schimmel.
Vince Kyla Rabang. Ted
Ezel
Abe
Guma
Philippe
Hira.
Cuizon.
Ezel Guma Hias.
Curtis Avery. Brandon Couples.
Isabel Jimenez.
Hannah Romay Archer.
Nina Main.
Nani Marcos.
Lily Jameson.
Anna Asano. Sophia Isabel Sana.
Brianna Evleth.
Nina Corte. Isaac Hokama.
Sisson O'Reilly.
Gwyneth Dietz.
Jack Lochner.
Sarah Janzari.
Bodie Hobson. Miles Blazer.
Danielle Tusher.
Jaren Asushi Ying Hoon Wee.
Hannah Ishikawa.
Tyler Miller.
Juliana Bolanos.
Brandon Ewan.
Ella Margaret Cockrell.
Isabel Beckler.
Aurora Shepard.
Jonathan Lee.
Lauren Osmond.
Miley Morel.
Danny Montano.
Micah Miyashiro.
Shane Teramoto.
Solomon Torres.
Taylor Fujimoto.
Derek Armstrong.
Sophia Reyes.
Sean Vidana.
Michaela Ramos.
Ethan Daniel Juan Sheng Santiago.
Olivia Branham.
Raylin Yamane.
Linnea Benson.
Dorian Higashi.
Gregory Rogers.
Kristen Abels.
Nadia Pagdilao.
Fuma Fujiki.
Shekinah Glory Hernando.
Zachary Kabingas.
Irina Furata.
Yarena Volinska.
Ashlyn Healy.
Vivi Tong Lee.
Oliver Martin.
Angelo Yuhas.
Carson Fukeda.
David Tunoa.
Justin Pasqua. Nathan Roberts.
Tuiuli Felice.
Hinata Miyazawa.
Lily Sellers.
Kara Bach.
Emma Gallagher.
Rihanna Werney.
Tylee Milner.
Justine Marr. Amber,
Charmaine Rain Ramirez.
Amber Eakins.
Ariana Radona.
Jadori Urfi.
Madeline Waddell.
Justin Gerald Ocampo.
Hannah Dartes.
Chin Yi Chiao.
Gianna Jones.
Kaimana Broadhurst.
Katrina Paula Syria.
Joshua Kekoa Nuhi Olson.
Elma Taktai.
Alyssa K. Cardano. Serene Morales.
Anela Joselle Pajimula.
Gina Enciso.
Lily Cho.
Megan Tengan.
Samantha Boring.
Blake Nuuanu.
Malai Ono.
Giselle Veracruz Standback.
Michael French.
Mari Yamaguchi.
Ryan Fong Mythen.
Rachel Sherbaum.
Carlos Bentincourt.
Ariana Rosales.
Romel Galanto.
John De Los Reyes. Christopher Kajihiro.
Timothy Justin Katingup.
Ora Diaz Monroy.
Kai Gojkovic.
Nancy Hiroka.
Crystal Spear.
Tyler Schaefer.
Shannon Takahashi.
Calvin Gakuya.
Kanako Niimua.
Nicole Lazelle.
Reese Felix.
Grace Egebrecht.
Ezekiel Garcia.
Paula Rosado Garcia.
Sarah Asi.
Lillian Burnett.
Jenna Ikegami.
Trinity Oshiro.
Justin Corey.
Sarah Carty.
William Colby Connor.
Sydney Im.
Francis Coffey.
Ryan Lee.
Julian Coffey.
Raymond Mai.
Shelby Worksman.
Key Ritchie.
Billy Mitchell.
Mina Hastrop. Jack Zelke.
Reynaldo Delgado.
Jade Cui. Bobby Tran.
Sedona Kashiwabara.
Noah Matthew Shin.
Candice Nagata.
Gianni Mimiel Karin Kakayan.
Kaleo Yogi Hino.
Edward Uyano.
Nancy Min.
Erin Nicole Fernandez.
Dylan David Dagdag.
Cheska Nicole Nunag.
Dylan Kramer.
Nicholas Roque.
Noah Chang.
Katie Zhang.
Anna Maidment.
Noah Haleski.
Kylan Loker.
Emily Holmes.
Madison Owens.
Jade Ishiki.
Kelsey Grant.
Benjamin Walsh.
Sarah Fairbrother.
Christian Arakaki.
Elise Catherine Anella Beckert.
Gianmark Alai Malayata.
Dalton Rennie.
Michael Lavers.
Ty Walton.
Yusuf Sarama. Jolie Torsten.
Patrice Peralta.
Da Hyun Kim.
Naomi Schubert.
Etienne Bridell.
Emma Bell.
McKenna Kanekoa.
Vicky Jade Lucan.
Luis David Martinez.
Kealohilani Tram Minami.
Keonu Lee. Colby Eilerman.
Kahiki mai ana ke kupulani o Kalaakea Ali'ifua.
Sandy Okada.
David Bannister.
Arn Arias Nagun.
Jolie Graham.
Caleb Matthew Olaso.
Lauren Tyron.
Kennedy Solis.
Kenzie Ozoa.
Christian Lazo.
Jermaine Lindsay Wan.
Jingjae Thang.
Jasmine Salazar.
Li Liang. Kayla Takayama.
Tyler Elizabeth Higuera.
Olivia Smith.
Jordan Humphrey.
Mackenzie Garner.
Jesse Espitia.
Hannah Tomlinson. Catherine Reyes.
Reagan Goforth.
Selena Becerra.
Kyra Dominique Alvarado Cardenas.
Liliana Kirschner.
Shannon Murray.
Marianne Garcia.
Alyssa Rosal.
Caroline Edmonds.
Olivia Macy Calvo.
Aaron Thomas.
Jesse Liu.
Cade Shiroma.
Trevor
Ian.
Tiao.
Ian Eshelman.
Madison Berry.
Preston Garcia.
Deanna Goslin.
Rachel Kate Umonglag.
Abigail Harris Weiner.
Ellis Collins. Kylie Sumida.
Justin Garagan.
Kayla Hudeberg.
Bini Rose Cacho.
Benny True.
Ariel Wong.
John Vixen Swellen.
Alexandra Glockner.
Zachary Chaikin.
Sunny Ray Hernandez. Bradley Bain.
Kulia Kaivi Kuamo'o Akioka.
Justice Funamura Cecile.
Jacob White.
Erica Anderson.
Mehu Gosal. Anna Gardner.
Daisuke Yamamoto.
Benjamin Weiss.
Sayeko Ishimaru.
Ewan Anderson.
Megumi Sakuta.
Luke Benovitz.
Chloe Long.
Nicholas Lee.
Tyler Crane.
Lucas Blair.
Brianna Dung.
Tia Crane.
Alicia Cherma.
Marvin Schwickert. Gunwook Beck.
Claire Kozel.
Chris Javier.
Carlos Neil Villanueva.
Austin Peppers.
Amelia Castro.
Nicole Jennings. Andrew Choi.
Amelia Bassat.
Cole House.
Ryan Bellman.
William Liang.
Amy Nguyen.
Kobe Arai.
Corner Tanaka.
Jacob Hardy.
Madeline Brath.
Gavin Peng.
Erica Madison. Carlene Lindberg.
Christina Dang. Siobhan Ting.
Morgan Giamo.
Caitlin Mayusen. Sola
Alexa.
Takahashi.
Alexa Valentina Ariola.
Jackie Wu.
Jordan
Cole.
Owens.
Cole Amparo.
Anna Cristina Amer.
Larissa Chai.
Ananda Frazier.
Gayla Galano.
Megan Price.
Michelle Cherish De La Cruz Leano.
John Gonzalez.
Trevor Kansaki.
Camille Park.
Justin Loy.
Tani Kendall Craig.
Alicia Chen.
Janessa Rose Sanchez.
Timothy Huo. Stephen Lay.
Delamine Mooring Lundberg.
Hyunjun Song.
Michaela Alia Estioco Carpo.
Cho Young Woo.
Satsuki Takamura.
Katie Strachan.
Emmy Kim.
Noelle
Hazel Ann
Mainers.
Liu. Hazel Ann Liu.
Mahek Katra. Tessa Damo.
Justine Kahau Olopua.
Iris Ching. Andrew Feezer.
Shanti Mohani.
Isabella Revalu. Sydney Cook.
Ava Swazno Cotton.
Michaela Kautz. Sean Sora Kobayashi.
Malia Farah Marzi.
Trinity Inez Nico.
Luciana Cachero.
Morgan Guadagnoli.
Fred Taulong.
Justine Murray.
Brandon Kibe.
Tegan Room.
Caleb Martinez.
Sarah Newman.
Alexis Duchesne.
Gavin Lewis.
Isabella Galassi.
Megan Sirio Wetlaufer. Tanner Chowdhury.
Austin Allwine.
Thomas Nita.
Antoinette Hebron.
Benjamin Kim.
Taylor Carlson.
Bryce Mao.
Zola Redmond Racklin.
Sarah Hart. Zachary Bailey.
Kristen Gale Sarmiento Hernandez.
Liliana Rivas.
Anela Tolentino.
Miley Coberly.
Cassidy Wong.
Toby Duchesne.
Geneva Lee.
Kylie Beebe.
Erin Fujitani.
Annika Zern Young.
Kyla LaGuardia Yonomine.
Beatrice Pujol.
Donovan Tuqueza.
Nicholas Carr.
Alicia Tong.
Constantine Peros.
Victoria Budiono.
Cameron Sumida.
Takahiro Watanabe.
Anat Amar.
Trevor Reed.
Thane Luna.
Alexandria Melendez.
Joshua Constantino.
Joshua Ibarra.
Norman Lighty. Dominique
Keilani-
Wensler Steves.
Keilani De Los Reyes.
Kay Rochelle Nono.
Elizabeth Marine.
Scott Liu.
Leah Margulis.
Raymond Lee.
Caitlin Kirby.
Rafania Deidra Augustinos.
Courtney Stamatis.
Jose Inigo Santos.
Janice Alegre.
Michael Shakely.
Sean Farinas.
Peter Lindegren. Jackson McAlpine.
Cristo Interiano.
Emma Reel.
Cassandra Arias.
Skylar Kupahu Nakayama.
Ryan Willis.
Alexander Yaban Hidalgo.
Mai Morikawa.
Damian Apelando.
Kaho Mori.
Rashan Kane.
Stone Parker.
Trevor Wallace.
Robert Kekoalani Nevison Johnson.
Kelsey Tolentino Balanza. Marcia Ho.
Eleanor Sutphin.
Cameron Noda. Ella Kuipers.
Sydney Bumgara.
Kristen Liana Garcia.
Monica Dones.
Ashley Lum.
Michaela Briggs.
Shion Au. Kyle Aldover.
Caslin Tridy.
Gerald Dean Durango.
Timothy Gallagher.
Brooke Bustos.
Sawyer Cruz.
Catherine Wu.
Shaylin Walker.
Bailey Nakano.
Victoria Danforth.
Caitlin Okamoto.
Hao Jiang Wu.
Camry and Adina Inalani Madrigal.
Jana Aulani Purdy.
Tiana Tomoda Banner. Christy,
Jarina Perez Jacinto.
Christy Chinen. Carol Ford.
Sofia Gabriel Medrano.
Wei Hao He.
Sadie Granger.
Okay. Rex Augustin Lechtowen.
Liliana Sarju.
Ian Manzano.
Ronnie DeGao.
Megan Flaherty.
Sarah Pace Zhang.
Hannah Luhan.
Violet Chickalis.
Justine Haltom.
Madison Priest.
Brandon Nigerian.
Nasaya Rivera.
Golden Garcia.
Mara Davis.
Itzel Sanchez.
Michelle Tam.
Genevieve Triplett.
Ronnie Vuong.
Athena May Pananganan.
Tara Sutton.
Tiare,
Billy Garner.
Tiare Demaya.
David Wong.
Ira Ariles Makadangdang. Florence May Acosta.
Angel Ojeda Troche.
Brittany Madule.
Serena Rivera.
Shaylin Kimado.
Fasha Kahalilehua.
Kili Glipa.
Faith Gabor.
Jin Hyuk Pak.
Madison Meisel.
Zachary Clark.
Kamakana Maikalani Herrera.
Mia Balazero Spencer.
Sarah Iwahashi.
Joshua Schreiber.
Mason Blair.
Matthew Escano. Evan Nishida.
Trenton Utek.
Kai Yosuda.
Ashlyn Ivaska.
Cameron Nishida.
Carlos Halili.
Kale Yamane.
Thomas Klepper.
Kaimana Broadhurst.
Milan Ragasa.
Elizabeth Mahina Boucher.
Brianna Mendez.
Zaina Mualem.
Aloha Makamai Karate.
Shun Mizuno.
Honu Gasper.
Makana Io. Chloe Angeline Rayshon Velasco.
Addie Lealoha Fizette.
Michaela Kopp.
Leleaka Anakalea.
Anika Rose Galvan.
Joanna Hartnett.
Stephanie Glazer. Addison Gunter.
Anna Flon Para.
Rafael Anro Bumanlog.
Jonah Shane Kalei Kaumaka Shimatsu.
Fidel Soriano.
Javen Ishihara.
Quinn Tran.
Randy Jeffrey Kaleonalani Rustic.
Chloe Bernadine Sabandal. Sarah Kim.
Elizabeth Ann Kalani Pua Lahaole Jones.
Rachel Yun.
Leilani Hampton.
Zachary James Corpus. Tama Tiao.
Sarah Imani Hawk.
Min Tran.
Kelly Haley.
Lauren
Leilani
Lebo.
Shepherd. Leilani Shepherd.
Natalie Paliga.
Rihanna Misa Kawasaki.
Leilani Marlowe. Winnie Lau.
Maya Kuga.
Trisha Gao.
Olivia Press.
Ashley Gao.
Sienna Pacheco.
Shireen Chi.
Michael Cozy.
Eldon Wong.
Imari Nishihara.
Alvin Jeremy Edrada.
Perry J. Chan.
Yanessa Ann Salas.
Julia Wolf. Lizette Martinez Calzada.
Kylie An.
Monica Wright.
Tina Lowe.
Cole Mijo.
Leilani Rich.
Julian Gutierrez.
Conrad Nelson.
Micah Ibale.
Grace Oralo.
Maxwell Spencer.
Kelsey Kuniyoshi.
Kevin William Pico.
Cassidy Silva.
Stanford Lee.
Chloe Shen.
Ian Chang.
Trin Fong.
Lillian Payne.
Nami Minnick. China Nicole Chun.
Macy Ann Tom.
Casey Purcell.
Haven Shanafelt.
Daryl Bolasan. Christian Burgess.
Ryan Palmera Madarang.
Taylor Jane Soon.
Isabella Holloway.
Luke Lozada.
Jada Cabby. Elijah Lee.
Nan Lam.
Zachary Arakaki.
Cha Kian Chen.
Judson Ham.
Kara Yoshimi.
Jenny Fontanilla Osborne.
Allison Sato.
Ashlyn Miranda.
Olivia McGuire.
Felony Paris.
Jordan Castine. Sherry Oliver.
J. Judy Joseph Renton.
I got it. Ayla Principale.
Stella Rigio.
Madison Kim.
Troy Craig Gray.
Kali Rose Hepua Lahaole Vanderford.
Samantha Pang.
Callahan Weber. Gabrielle Duran.
Isaac Hekili Hekili Makokalani Manavayo Pua Sanchez.
Malia Davis. Ren Bianca Brillo.
Shelby Danielle Hornbuckle.
Rihanna Kaya.
Nicholas Yos.
Han Young Lu.
Quinn Moon.
Tyler Gu.
Louisa
Kulani
Burmer.
Kulani Disamon.
Madeline Harding.
Tony Cabral.
Ashley Ostendorf.
Keola Kaneakua.
Nikolai Focus.
Chantal Baxter.
Ryan Harris.
Stena Carlson. Christopher Owens.
David Chairunas.
Sira Botolati.
Giselle Henry.
Emily Cottrell.
Haley Courier.
Harrison Diceroff.
Nicole Clough.
Kana Morita.
Isaiah Isas.
Hailey Ebisuya.
Emma DeVenedictis.
Samantha Maria Bayer Grimes.
Kim Buenafor.
Haley McGee.
Sofia Hernandez.
Caitlin Iwahashi.
Sarah Becker.
Carly Shibata.
Maxwell Kimball.
Kylie Maimori Yoshida.
Sebastian Rice.
Kaylin Sato. Wade Nagua.
Keanu Rochette Yutuin.
Wong Ningju. Catherine Kroll.
Caleb Mantanonia.
Anthony Formosa.
Jasmine Awaya.
Rachel Payan.
Kira Leon.
Lindsay Nerode.
Brandon Dela Cruz.
Danielle Gersonde. Kanaku Yoshitsugu.
Tihani Malter.
Melanie Simmons.
Dennis Trotter.
Sophia Lodigiani.
Mayana Villegas.
Stefano Naldini.
Sarah Letier.
Allison Summer. Grace Patterson.
Lauren Nicole Della Calzada.
Savannah Crosby. Belanato Lagaya.
Anna Stupful.
Jamie Hiji. Mary Ritchie.
Kelly Mabel Grunold.
India Kavelolani Ching.
Grace Acevedo.
Noah Brenner. Valentine Santaron.
Dyson Chi.
Danielle Ubaya.
Holly Rader.
Charlotte Riley Brown.
Cody Castro.
Talita Stiles.
Pascal Batters.
Olivia Boucher.
Lucia Flores Areco.
Dustin Isaiah Capano Palos.
Sophie Snowball.
Javi Catila.
Putri Pocoso.
Colin Marvel.
Kiani Cruz.
Jillian Baverstock.
Alex Kim.
Shay Fody.
Erna Diana Ahuna.
Haley Yesis.
Chelsea Marvin.
Quinn Stitchman.
Marina Sanchez.
Haley Catherman.
Wailana Kamai.
Jada Rogers.
Elise Reed.
Desiree Pagatpathan.
Tuesday Doyle.
Gina McNarney.
Karen Leigh Corpuz Pasqua.
Gracelyn Dela Cruz.
Alejandro Silva.
Taya Forsyth.
Ashley Beals.
Yesenia Flores Duarte.
Amanda Garcia.
Athena Apollos. Emily Graver.
Tehani Olakapuahiva Carter.
Sydney Osumi.
Sierra Minor.
Andrew Dudley.
Tien Cam Nguyen.
Grayson Ishikawa Gonzalez.
Angela Ementini.
Aunani Teresa Ann Vich Fernandez.
Dallas Kaakau Jenkins.
Rosalind Rico.
James Phillips.
Michelle Teas.
Mark Blocker.
Gay Amor Niesman.
Nigel Brandt.
Rainer Moo. Milai Mawai.
Solo Vaipulu.
Laura Bartholomew.
Kanoa Ihimai Kalani Cleveland.
Diana Morales.
Kalani Nui Kawahine Koa Kapua Lelehua Wilson.
Lisa Lowe.
La'amaikahiki Chartrand.
Sarah Hamada.
Kahanu Cuban.
Kimberly Naruse. Ruby Ann Polentan.
Isaiah Kahelemek Meakua Salazar.
Matthew Cinco.
Ikaika Mendez.
Lerishin Enriquez.
Leohu Chan.
Kelsey Gans.
Carole Wong.
Kelsey Tokuda.
Mia Wai Ale Ale Sarsona.
L. Jane Rose Bumanglog.
Kaelele Okawana Ao Maderes.
Jacob Dion David Cardenas.
Gerald Pulichikio.
Alisa Wu.
Noah Ellis.
Isaac John Lazo.
Kani Kapila Chong.
Kendra Ham. Carly Hagan.
Maile Ku'ulei Lani Wong.
Juliana Ballesteros.
Nainoa Kahiona Alefayo.
Sarah Sutton.
Lahela Mayo.
Robin Bremer Shirley. Jacqueline Munn.
Kaonohi Kaumaka Keave Lopez.
Haoda Zhang.
Devin Nakahara.
It's not official until this last step. University marshals, please lead the candidates through the final step, the shifting of tassels from right to left, signifying this rite of passage. Congratulations, bachelor's degree graduates. You can see.
Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated. We now come to the conferral of the master's degrees. I call upon Dean Maeda of the Graduate Division.
I will call the candidates for master's degrees by college or school. As I announce your college or school, please rise and remain standing. College of Arts, Languages, and Letters. Hawaii Nui Akea School of Hawaiian Knowledge. College of Natural Sciences. School of Ocean and Earth Science and Technology. College of Social Sciences. College of Tropical Agriculture and Human Resources. I am pleased to present these candidates for master's degrees. They have completed their prescribed courses of study and are recommended for the appropriate degree.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by virtue of the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the appropriate master's degree with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Reading the names of the candidates will be Dr. Christina Aune, Professor of Communicology, and Dean Maeda. Will the master's candidates please come forward?
Noelani Napoleon. Candy Troutman Reed.
Ana Malia Sui Sui.
Emma Shi.
Sarah Hendricks.
Nathan Mueller.
Hans Nielsen.
Ka'o onohio kala'e a lohilohi Mueller.
Moises Ayala.
Jasmine Anderson.
Sharon Bailey.
Rebecca Mahar.
Tristan Bones.
Ron Heller.
Moivano Leah Jameson.
Moku Durant.
Captain Jose Rico Orias.
Lily Hi'ilani Kim Dela Cruz.
Jasmine D. Cosmo.
Chloe Tower.
Susana Herrera Oliveros.
Miglena Ivanova.
Donovan Balderrama.
Matthew McClure.
Haley Barte.
Elena Kota.
Wen Lin.
Giancarlo Cario Mendez.
Jessica Circus Ross.
Hannah Maro.
Ikaika Kelly Iliki.
Ellen Zablaki.
Audrey Woods.
Chisaye Ida Maeda.
Liza Marie Korotan.
Homare Kanehira.
Justine Kuna Sison.
Cassie Livingston.
Rihanna Salvador.
Naoki Itakura.
Heather Rifat Hussein.
Krista Guevara.
David Massey Torres.
Nicole Hanna.
Mohammed Ali Ijaz.
Nicholas Coney.
Callan Spiller.
Madison Liata.
Melody Mann.
Juniper Shio.
Sadicha Shrestha.
Jessamine Jeter.
Rayhanilo Andy Kasim.
Juliana Arnold.
Jakob Bella.
Eli Fessler.
Kinjang Dorji.
Ashley Young.
Amanda Rothschild.
Noah Hope.
Brina Dorser.
Zoe Hancock.
Sophia Lukzak.
Olivia Arnold.
Lisa Webster.
Tegan Staskowitz.
Scott Marshall.
Jason C.
Sebastian Salark.
Sarah Hoff.
Jason Mark Alexander.
Cheyenne Prater.
Kayla Palmer.
Irina Chorny.
Mackenzie Tynanis.
Sean Michael Rainkin.
Kale Huakea Kelling.
Sydney Shansi.
Jamie Lee.
Kelly Vinson.
Anthony Jake Atienza.
Herman Lim bin Adam Lim.
Samantha Lopez.
Korerotia Mai Waitford Williams.
Sarah Brandenstein.
Jake Vermas.
Sara Maria Sastamoinen.
Madison Smith.
Kai Ching Su.
Kaylin Skaggs.
Heather Jacobs.
Pena Her.
Anthony Carmichael. Daniel Cenas.
Lillian McIntyre.
Ashley Lindberg Punderson.
Ulamilia Vanua.
Lamia Soliman.
Maribel Bertulfo.
Nathaniel DeVito.
Fiona Lynch.
Emmeline Irvine.
Blair Finlayson.
Fiona Miranda.
Lucia Palacios.
Bailey Smith.
Ana Lydia Barbe Gonzalez.
Antonio Ricardo Miguel de la Cruz Roldan.
Ainoa Goitia de Zabala.
Leah Dewey.
Maria Goitia de Zabala.
Hauoli Hiva Hiva Moniz.
Patrick Brennan.
Anne Au.
Su Min Kim.
Grace Chun.
Catherine Lawrence.
Taylor Warner.
Caleb Rigsby.
Brianna Prizer.
Sachiko Roos.
Hannah Pearson.
Juan Nguyen.
Lee Ellen Rame.
Extra ones?
Iana Weingrad.
Ka Ching Lee.
Christy Handel.
Abigail Raop.
Emily Wong.
There you go, Allison.
Mustafa Shirzad.
Joseph Prisdia.
Pravin Mishra.
Christian Flores.
Bernice Christine Delos Reyes.
Yang Qian.
Taylor Lynn Peterson.
Aditi Juswell.
Amanda Hoya.
Yiwen Chen.
Vanderlei Vital D'Souza Jr.
Songyan Micah Chow.
David Lewis.
Anna Sickink.
Kapono Gowan.
Inu Park.
Vance Kaleo Hano Ferrant.
Honor Booth.
Sienna Streamfellow.
Matt Miller.
Isaiah Wagonman.
Lauren Heslop.
Brisa Christofferson.
Dante Grasso.
Nikki Preston.
Hope Oberg.
Rainier Paul Santiago.
Maya Sears.
Leanna Bayer.
Letitia McKinney.
Justine Dybul.
Jack Reed Heckel.
April Grummer.
Calvin Bannister.
Nicholas Blennis.
Elaine Chugan.
Daniel Ochoa.
Yvonne Yoro.
Hannah Luchin.
Lengak Hao.
Ethan Lamb. Deja Danae Day Dorman.
Congratulations, Masters. You may be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. We now turn to the conferral of the Doctor of Philosophy degree. At this time, that does deserve applause. At this time, I call upon Dean Maeda of the Graduate Division.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree please rise and remain standing? I am pleased to present these candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy. Each of these candidates has displayed high scholarly attainment and research ability, resulting in an original contribution to the unique field.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty, and by virtue of the authority delegated to me by the Board of Regents of the University of Hawaii, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Welcome to this wonderful community of scholars. The names and dissertation titles of our PhD candidates will be read by Professor Aune and Dean Maeda. Will the PhD candidates please come forward?
Lane Davey. Intelligent movement locked into the dynamic, improvised, synchronized collective overstandings of hip-hop and he'enalu. Sponsored by Dr. Craig Howes.
Caitlin Hill. A psychometric investigation of the Universal Behaviors Screener, UBS, a social, emotional, and behavioral screener for elementary school students. Sponsored by Dr. Brad Nakamura.
Garrett Hillier. E tuai tuai tate maona ai, a food history of Samoa. Sponsored by Dr. David Hanlon.
Tamara Swift, Feeling Alternative Futures. How can we live in a socially just and sustainable future now? Sponsored by Dr. Jairus Grove.
Norman Fua'ali'i Thompson III. Navigating Pacific Classrooms, exploring Indigenous Pacific Islander metaphors in first-year composition. Sponsored by Dr. Georgianne Nordstrom.
Brooke Bennett, Alleviating the Harm, a media literacy intervention for body dissatisfaction using ecological momentary intervention, sponsored by Dr. Janet Latner.
Shu Yu Huang. Multilingual and multimodal interactions with objects in Taiwan Mandarin cooking instructions, sponsored by Dr. Haidan Wang.
Pian Pajong Interat. Deliberate non-citizenship, a generational project of the Bamar Muslim families in the Thai-Burmese borderland, sponsored by Dr. Jonathan Podway.
Mengying Ji. Synchronous computer-mediated L2 Chinese collaborative writing, peer interaction, text quality, and learner perceptions, sponsored by Dr. Haidan Wang.
Shiwan Kwan. Lay Perceptions of Cultural Appropriation, sponsored by Dr. Joni Sasaki.
Crystal Kwok. Blurring the Color Line, Disrupting Racial and Historical Narratives, sponsored by Dr. Kara Jalak Miller.
Christy Trask. Perceptions of Other Internet Users, Development and Validation of a New Measure of Online Social Cognition, sponsored by Dr. Kelly Vitusik.
Francesca Pizarro. Desiring Schoolgirls, Vision, Gender, and Space in Early 20th Century Japanese Fiction and Culture, sponsored by Dr. Ken Ito.
Allison Wagner. Self-Compassion and Body Dissatisfaction, How Do They Relate? Sponsored by Dr. Kelly Vitusik.
Yana Yachu Chang. Entwined Imperial Networks, Reading Cold War Afterlives in Contemporary Asian American and Asian Representations, sponsored by Dr. Mari Yoshihara.
Dong-Kyu Park. 3 essays on environmental shocks and policy response, sponsored by Dr. Nori Toruiv.
Liu Young. Let's Go. Learning Chinese with a place-based mobile game, sponsored by Dr. Marta Gonzalez Lloret.
Rumika Suzuki Hillier. Adapting to Eat, Eating to Adapt, Food, Class, and Identity of Nikkei Brazilians in Japan, sponsored by Dr. Patricia Steinhoff.
Su Yun. The interactional uses of response tokens in Korean conversation as resources for managing turns, sequences, and stances, sponsored by Dr. Mary Kim.
Poya Harirchi. Practitioner Perspectives for Improving Plan Quality Evaluation, an analysis of climate change considerations in statewide hazard mitigation plans in coastal United States, sponsored by Dr. Priyam Das.
Hwan-hee Kim. Dynamic identity construction through code switching strategies in multi-layered online interactions, focusing on Korean speech level shifts and translanguaging practices, sponsored by Dr. Mi-jong Park.
Kavelao Wright, Hulihia na Kanawai Aina, the effects of post-1893 land law changes on Native Hawaiians, supplement or supplant. Sponsored by Dr. Reese Jones.
Bo-ui Wu. The rows of prosodic boundary tones in Korean morphosyntax and their pragmatic meanings, sponsored by Dr. Mi-jong Park.
Boryana Lubura Winchester. Alter Mobilities, Everyday Life on the Move in the Western Balkans, sponsored by Dr. Reese Jones.
Jeffrey Long, Pocosun, sponsored by Dr. Shauna Ryan.
Benjamin Christopher Chu, 3 essays on public health insurance and its impact on low-income and vulnerable populations, sponsored by Dr. Ruben Juarez.
Amanda Silliman, Luminal Reality, an exploration of queer posthumanism in liminal thresholds, sponsored by Dr. Shauna Ryan.
Jung Kang, Incentives in Network Games and its Applications in COVID-19 Vaccinations, sponsored by Dr. Ruben Juarez.
Bethany Schwartz, Language Use and Code Shifting Among Pidgin Hawaii Creole Speaking Children, sponsored by Dr. Therese Grutter.
Min Wen, Essays on Business Analytics and Game Theory, sponsored by Dr. Ruben Juarez.
Samuel Burns, on the distribution of complexities of finite words with connections to constructive immunity, sponsored by Dr. Bjorn Kos Hansen.
Annika Gerhardt Edwards, a unisensory and multisensory exploration of joint attention, sponsored by Dr. Scott Sinnott.
Michael Hoban, Dimensions in Marine Biodiversity, Traditional and Molecular Approaches to Unraveling the Mysteries of the Deep, sponsored by Dr. Brian Bowen.
Maya Ward, Essays on Applied Microeconomics in Health and Labor, sponsored by Dr. Teresa Molina.
Keith Kamikawa, Following Bonefishes in Hawaii, Connecting the Dots from Ocean to Table, sponsored by Dr. Brian Bowen.
Ranran Jung, Essays on Children and Development Economics, sponsored by Dr. Teresa Molina.
John Russell, Multi-Class Search for Cosmic Ultra-High Energy Neutrinos with Anita 4, sponsored by Dr. John Leonard.
Pratista Gyawali, Essays on International Trade and Energy Usage, sponsored by Dr. Teresa Greeny.
Ryan Jones, Resource Use and Competition Between Coral-Dwelling Scorpionfishes in Hawaii, sponsored by Dr. Mark Hickson. Thomas Iwanicki, Vision and Bioluminescence of Marine Crustaceans, sponsored by Dr. Megan Porter.
Samuel Spencer, Acceptance and Commitment Therapy for Mental Health Concerns, a Mechanism of Change Analysis, sponsored by Dr. Akihiko Masuda.
Denise Hong, Constraining Yarkovsky Acceleration with Thermophysical Modeling, sponsored by Dr. Nader Hagigipur.
Emily Young, Biodiversity, Ecosystem Engineering, and Trophic Ecology of Whalebone and Woodfall habitats in Deep Northeast Pacific, a controlled experimental approach, sponsored by Dr. Craig Smith.
Tarundu Malinta Gardi Howage, Environmentally Sensitive Transcription Factors in the Prolactin Cell, Gill and Kidney of Mozambique Tilapia, Oreochromis mozambicus, sponsored by Dr. Bradley Fox.
Thomas Giguère, Understanding Lunar Volcanic Processes and Mare Surface Age Dating via Remote Sensing, sponsored by Dr. Paul Lucy.
Jonathan Bennett, Emerging Applications in the Measurement of Body Composition and the Relationships to Disease Risk, sponsored by Dr. John Shepard.
Emily Senegal Thyroff, Regeneration of Iliahi Santalum Paniculatum Hemiparasitic Relationships in Hawaiian Tropical Dry Forests, sponsored by Dr. Travis Idle.
Lambert Leong, Reducing the Burden of Cancer with Artificial Intelligence, sponsored by Dr. John Shepard.
Lianger Dong, Uncovering the Probiotic Potential of poi, a naturally fermented Hawaiian food, sponsored by Dr. Yong Lee.
James Doherty, A Bioinformatics Exploration of Stevia rebaudiana, sponsored by Dr. John Paul Bingham.
Hota Via Gingerley Porter, Enhancing Disaster Resilience of Pacific Islands through Information Communication Technologies, sponsored by Dr. Dolores Foley. Amalie Wedegadara, Debt and Resistance, a study of agrarian women's protests in Sri Lanka, sponsored by Dr. Sankaran Krishna.
Congratulations, you may be seated. At this time, Ms. Chung will rejoin us to sing the alma mater, accompanied by the university band. You are all invited to join her. The words are in your program. Please rise.
Thank you.
In green Mānoa Valley, our alma mater stands, where mountain winds
Please be seated. Mahalo, Ms. Chong. That concludes our ceremony. We ask that the audience and graduates remain seated until the stage party has exited. Graduates will then be excused by row. Graduates can meet their guests by their appropriate alphabetical signs on the soccer practice field and in Murakami Stadium. Please refer to the map on the back of the program for further directions. I think we also have the alphabet for those of you who may need a refresher. E hele me ka maluhia, a me ka pono. Go forth in peace and with righteousness. Aloha.